We're getting ready for our next Young Rider round in Dannevirke. But first, there's jobs to be done at home. I work for Dad and get up and milk the cows in the morning. We normally start around 6-ish, earlier if possible. It hurt a little bit at the start getting up that early, but now that I'm used to it, it's not as bad. It makes it easier at the shows to get up early and get more done while everyone's sort of moping around. I'm wide awake because I'm used to it.
You want lots of milk?
Yeah, lots of milk. Jack, stop.
You go.
Diet of champions.
Boss him around. It's gonna happen. It's always gonna happen.
At Taupo, Blondie came second in the Young Rider. Her time was one of the fastest ones throughout the majority of the class, and then she was just pipped at the end. We lost by about 1/10 of a second. I guess it was unlucky, but there was a couple of places I could have shaved a little bit more time off in the jump off. At the end of the day, I just wasn't fast enough. I like to treat the horses as athletes. Weekly, they'd obviously have a show, and then they'd get an easy day, and then sometime during the week they'd also get a jumping day and a fitness day. We've got a schedule for them where we can all see what they're doing. We plan it out sort of a week in advance.
They're taller. You're not sitting quite as tall as you were.
In our jump school today, we're basically just having a little brush up, making sure we're all ready to go. Blondie's experienced, she knows what she's doing.
Looks good.
Yeah, nice and fresh going into the weekend.
Yeah.
At Dannevirke, I'll put Blondie in the Young Rider. Hopefully we'll pick up a good placing. It'd be nice to get some more points for the leaderboard.
So chuck a few things in the truck, and then it'll be chuck the horses on and go. So this is our feed locker, and so that's where we put all the feed when we go away.
So at the shows we live in the truck, so just before we go we just need to make sure that the truck's charged so we've got enough power and it's full of water and stuff so that, yeah, we can last the weekend.
Stay. Hopefully that stays. Here's our tack locker with all our gear. So these are the bridles I'm taking to the show. I just need to go grab the saddles and saddle blanket. It's tricky with these stirrups though because you take them off the saddle. Sometimes you can forget them. So it's just really important, obviously, we remember the stirrups because you could get to a show and forget the stirrups. It hasn't happened yet, but there's always that panic, like, did we remember the stirrups? I was planning to leave earlier for the show, but then looked at my horse's feet and realised that they were due. So I had to emergency contact the barrier and ask if they could squeeze us in today.
A farrier is the person who looks after the horse's hooves. Like our toenails, horse hooves grow continuously and need regular trimming.
Off to Dannevirke. Should be good. Only 2 horses this time. Just an orange one and a white one. I'm going to be doing the driving today. I got my class 4 in November. Quite the drive. And the truck, it's going to be probably 5.5 hours. Lots of music and lots of lollies pretty much is my road trips. Not very good for an athlete, but oh well.
I did. I've only got 3 of these, but in this dish, so...
What?
Is it these ones?
I'm missing one of the things.
2, 3, and there's 3 over here.
Cool.
Okay, so one of those. Yeah. 4 fronts and 4 backs. Right, and now I'm gonna get all my tools. That, and I think I'm good to go. Hey, Bruce. Yeah, Mum. Wait.
Studs go into the horse's shoes to give them more grip, just like in football boots.
Oh, it's really yellow. It's a bit grotty. Still a bit of gunk that's coming out of his nose from the infection. Should be gone by now, but it's still coming out because the sinus lining was so bad, it's still forming some stuff. Yeah, not overly wrapped about that.
Ninja and I just won the metre 40 and the young riders the next class, so we've got to quickly get ready for that. Having a good win definitely sets you up for a good next round. They're just building the course for the young rider now, so we've got to quickly get Blondie ready and head over to the ring in time to walk the course.
And the young riders, I'm not too bad, because I don't get too nervous at the moment. I was going to go to the truck and get my spurs. I kind of think, you know, I know my horse can jump the height, so I just walk the course, know my job, and it seems to work all right.
Yeah, I'm more one that gets nervous. Walking the course and stuff, and you come up to a big square oxer, I'm like, oh, that's a big fence. But my coach always just tells me, just picture yourself riding into it, and you know exactly how you're going to ride into it, and just keep your mind on the job, really, and just forget about the nerves. Technical, there's a lot of lines in there. 7-8. There are actually quite a few short lines. Usually we have long lines where you can change your mind between them and adding or taking out. But these you have to go on stride. You can't change your mind, you've got to go for it.
It's probably one of the biggest young riders we've jumped all season. It's exciting.
I'm first to go. I'm really pumped. I feel prepared, and I feel like Meg is prepared as well.
Out in the middle of the arena now, you have Lichelle Small.
Thanks for the funding, NZ On Air.